Evolution made us a highly social species, and this is perhaps the best thing evolution ever did for us, because social behavior is the key to our success. Without it, language, science, technology would not have existed. Not only did socializing give us culture and technology, people are our main source of both pleasure and pain. How we relate to others is therefore the most important factor for our quality of life. People do give us both pleasure and pain, so we need to know how to make the most of our relations, how to make the positive part dominate. We all live in a society, and the well-being of that society depends on its members. For a human society to flourish, we need to understand the social inclinations evolution added to our brains, how our evolutionary inheritance impact on the way we think, feel, and behave. Human social behavior is a huge topic. I shall try to explain the basics, that is to present the four main types of relations: parent-child, pair bonding, kinship, and social life. Relationships between individuals have evolved independently multiple times across the animal kingdom. For evolution, whether to affiliate with others is a question of balancing the benefits of solitary living against the compensations offered by company. It means weighing pros and cons. Typical benefits can be in defense against predators and in vigilance to detect dangers, while the disadvantage tend to be competition for food. In our lineage, the origins of parent-child bonding may be traced back some 300 million years, while pair bonding and social life evolved quite recently. If we can understand how the various affiliations are rooted in the brain, it may help us improve society, help us make the most of human nature. An evolutionary perspective offers insight that I believe supplements the social sciences. Social behavior requires a strategy to manifest. The brain must be primed for the purpose, and in humans, feelings serves a key role. Feelings are either good, which motivates us to do things that benefit the genes, or they are bad, which helps us avoid what may be bad for our genes. The feelings associated with socializing are particularly strong in humans. This is because social behavior evolved at a time when instigation relied on feelings rather than on instincts or fixed patterns of behavior, and because we have a higher level of free will. Strong feelings help the genes make sure that you do what is best for them. Bees are highly social, but here the behavior is more or less hardwired in the genes. Insects most likely do not feel anything. The most widespread affiliation to occur in nature is that of parent-child. More often the mother is the provider, but in some species the father is the main caregiver. And this sort of bonding evolved to be one of the strongest behavioral forces in mammals. Pair bonding is relatively rare in mammals, but it is common in birds. It is a question of how much parental care the infants need and to what extent the parents can contribute to that. Human children need a lot of care, and in humans the strategy for making that happen is based on two stages. It is the falling in love that is followed by romantic love. Romantic love is presumably based on much the same nerve circuitry as the love for children. Kinship implies that the members of a species recognize relatedness beyond that of the nuclear family. It is expressed as a tendency to affiliate and share resources more willingly with, for example, cousins or nieces. Larger constellations offer additional advantages, but they also result in even more competition for food. Now, humans and chimpanzees are the only apes with strong social commitments. This suggests that the feature evolved after the split with the gorillas some 8 million years ago. Our capacity for empathy and compassion is part of this behavioral repertoire, and concepts such as moral and norms reflect manifestations. There is, however, a negative side to social life. Our inclinations tend to make us see others as either companions or outsiders. It is us or them, and feelings for them easily implies hostility. Although our capacity for socializing is in our genes, it needs to be learned. In fact, we are programmed to learn. There is a learning window, roughly from 3 to 15 years of age, where the kids need to be exposed to other kids in order to learn social etiquette and how to behave. Humans are unique. No other species combines strong social commitments with pair bonding and a nuclear family. Pair bonding offers obvious advantages to rearing a child, but it also serves another purpose. If only the alpha male of a troop was allowed to have sex, other males would be reluctant to help out. There would be nothing in it for their genes. By installing bonding between couples, most males do get access to a female, and the consequences are more collaboration and less hierarchy, which explains why humans are so egalitarian by nature. We can maintain personal relations with some 100 to 200 individuals. It is possible, but unfortunately somewhat difficult, to have people include larger numbers in the category us. As long as the population density was low, people would rarely meet with hostile outsiders. Thus, in the absence of conflicts, relationships were genial. You interacted with comrades, which meant you behaved accordingly. Today the situation has changed. We meet strangers everywhere, and this easily leads to hostility and stress. And we do not feel the same obligations for behaving nicely. Social interactions have therefore become the Achilles heel of modern society, and we can see that in the prevalence of violence and war. It should be possible to improve the situation. Our capacity for learning offers a chance to enhance our positive social feelings such as compassion and gregariousness, while curbing the more destructive feelings such as anger and aggression. How we affiliate with others is the most important factor for happiness. Fortunately, it seems that compassion is a more potent way of harvesting pleasure compared to selfish behavior. Yet dealing with human nature is a formidable challenge. Our technical achievements, such as landing a man on the moon, are the easy tasks. Making the most of our pro-social capacity is much more difficult, but it should be given top priority.